Hey everyone, this is Remix Plum here for Brandon Plumley Television. Stay tuned. The BPT's mini podcast extravaganza Father's Day edition, June 18th, is coming your way next. Stay tuned. Alright, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I am Remix Plum, and thank you, everybody. And I am happy to be here for you all tonight, and welcome to BPT's mini podcast extravaganza for June 18th. And of course, it is Father's Day, so happy Dad's Day to everybody out there, including Billy's dad and everybody else. I don't have a dad, so really don't. But anyway, story of my life. But anyway, it's not about me, it's about the stream, so there you go on that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Remix Plum, and joining me for tonight's podcast stream, founder of LGPCBM, and of course, more videos and whatnot, including FWLX, which is coming very soon, coming your way, the biggest season yet. And let's welcome Luke Jeffers to the stream.
Hello, guys. As I'm speaking live in this whole entire Remix Palm Studios thing, yes, folks. As he said, FWLX was coming this. I'm not sure when this fall, but I'm gonna tell you one announcement regarding to FWLX. It will be built nearby my studio. I'm not sure. It's not gonna be this studio. It has to be in a different studio nearby downtown Savannah. But it will be somewhere in between, let's say, late July. My mom will be semi-retired. I'm not sure when it'll be happening. We saw earlier this week. She's just almost done writing the book about my personal life. So that's a huge plus. So hope you all have a good day so far. Father's Day so far. I sure do. Well, I have two dads to celebrate at the time frame. One's Chris Jeffers. The other one's my stepdad, Alex B. Anderson Jr. We have family time right now to speak while we're doing this stream. So hope you have a good day so far.
Yeah. Apparently, I don't have a dad, so, but again, story of my life, but, who cares?
Yeah,
because it's all about, doing the stream and everything, so that's why I'm here for it, for tonight, because why not, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have a great show for you all tonight. Because I haven't done this ever since, May and whatnot, because May was really awesome, especially the third one that I did on the channel, and that was one of my favorites of that, and one of which is me talking about Windbreak '96, and and going chaotic and everything. Like, okay, well, when I get this power up, then when my paddle turns red, that means you better step away, because I'm gonna fire away and be taking out the computer player and try to get rid of the element before it hits me. And so it's bang 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 of that game. So that was one of my favorite moments, and definitely a highlight for sure for that stream.
Yeah,
And I'm sure that you,
exactly.
Luke. Yeah,
Except for
okay.
the
Yeah,
fact
go
that it
ahead,
was
Luke.
one thing to begin because yeah, the part of that which is not acceptable. I was when he said things like I will not be I'm not being rude or anything, blah blah blah. Yeah, 'cause I really need to be part of the game. It's just not right for me.
Yeah.
But that was a big because this first one and the third one, bits and pieces, the whole thing was a highlight for me. That was it. The second one,
Yeah.
release.
Yeah, I'm not laughing at you. I just saw something funny in the chat. Well, like I said, well, it's really not about Gears of War, even though I should play Gears of War 2 at some point.
No, you're
Um,
no.
although although I am getting my butt kicked in that game because I'm the only player that has to survive through the to the mode and in Gears of War 2. But yeah, I gotta play that again. Um,
Yeah.
because I have Game Pass Ultimate and I can play it on the phone or I can play it on the Series S. And yeah, I mean it's awesome. But yeah,
Amazing,
I
yeah.
mean for Winbert 96, whenever you get that power up, whenever your paddle turns red, then yeah, just fire away, destroying whatever,
Bricks,
bricks,
yeah.
whatever, and and blasting
Comrade
away your,
Star
your
Wars.
computer player. Do what?
Comrade Star Wars. As I mentioned episodes 1,295 and 1,296.
It's
And
over
and
9,000.
I just said earlier, yeah,
Yes,
this
I know. Go
Winbrook
ahead.
96 was, yeah, I did react to video of these two videos, Winbrook 96 ones, and it made me feel like, ugh, I'm feeling tired.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah. Well, like I said, Winbird 96 is an awesome game, and I can understand that it can, make it tiresome. And maybe what I'll do is, probably do like 30 minutes. But like I said, I mean, yeah, it gets boring, because you don't have very little Brits and whatnot, and then you have to, and then the levels take on forever to actually
yeah,
finish that level and then get on to the next one. So yeah, it's a slow grinding process of the game. But like I
yeah,
said, when it does pick up, then the action picks up immediately.
and
With 20, 30 balls on the screen. And then all of a sudden you got power ups just flying at you, and
yeah.
never know what kind
Comrade,
of power up you're
again,
gonna get.
Comrade Star Wars to me.
Yeah, because like I said, the ones to avoid in the game, all those death pills, and it's very hard
Yeah,
to see, but if you grab the death pill, then it takes you out. Now, if for some reason the computer player accidentally gets the death pill, then not only you're both are screwed, but it's going to tell you that a death pill is not good for your health. Yeah,
yeah,
funny joke there, game. And
yeah,
then you lose a life, and then the game humors you and says that a death pill is not good for your health. So
yeah. You know,
but like I
when
said,
I,
it does get
yeah,
you know crazy.
yeah, crazy. When I did my reaction video to this, I thought it was kind of one of those flaws. You haven't done your commentary on these Windbreak 96, and these live streams are too long to play.
Well, and the reason I don't do commentary because because I want to be able to watch a video and not have my mic turned on all the time. But I will do a stream of Whimper at 96 where I'm actually playing and actually doing commentary as I'm playing against the computer. But for the demos, I mean, you know, I really want to. I really want to continue to do Winbert 96 because it's a fun game. It's an awesome game on Windows 95 and all that. And and I just want to do something fun and yeah, the grenades, but and just try to do something because like I said, 4th of July is coming up, and
Yeah,
obviously
makes
with
sense.
Take It Live, you know, we gotta do a special on that and do
Yeah, we got
the Winbrook
and
96.
that too. And Billy told me he's gonna do a special 4th of July stream. That's what he told me about it.
All right, well, hopefully it won't be a long stream because I'll have to
Hope
look at the
not.
calendar. Because if I have work on that day, then well, I don't know, but
I don't know either.
um,
But he said it's gonna be a special stream. I'm not sure he told me about this, but he told me it's gonna be a special one. And recently, Billy told me he could cancel his Father's Day stream
well,
recently.
yeah, well, it's probably because he probably didn't get enough time to do it, and he just had other he had other plans, for today. And because like I said, I was busy with work too today, so
Yeah,
because I
always.
can't do both at the same time. Be on Billy's stream and do my work because that's just it's just impossible to do.
It was impossible. I was originally gonna do this, but then all of a sudden I have things to do. I have to do
Hmm.
my 100th episode of We Wednesdays in the works, and I just got done with it. And meanwhile, after that stream was over, episode, excuse me, I was gonna do bedtime stories, episode 355, and my full review episode. That was all accomplished. So there you go.
But like I said, and yeah, so 4th of July is on a Tuesday, so
Yeah.
well, and I do have to work because Tuesdays is gaming night. Um, so I
Hmm.
can't discuss this in any way, but yeah, Tuesday is a gaming day, themed and whatnot. So
Yeah.
I'll try to squeeze in if I can, and do the Winbrook 96 marathon. Now like I said, if you guys think that maybe 3 hours is too long, then I might consider shrink it down a bit. Make it 2 hours, and instead of doing the whole 3 hours, because I think that the game is so fun and everything. Now I know watching the demo players and whatnot. I mean, yeah, it can be kind of taxing and kind of
Yeah.
time consuming. But Winbird 96 does have full of action. Probably doesn't have machine guns and everything like in Gears of War,
Or
or
Star Wars, rather.
or try to solve somebody up and whatnot, or doing throwing a grenade and then you just stand there like an idiot, and then all of a sudden, boom, and you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gears of War joke right there, everybody. Yeah,
Or Star
yeah.
Wars
So
joke. Like a lifesaver
yeah,
joke. Anyway.
maybe. So, but yeah, I'll see what I can do because, like I said, Whimper 96 is an awesome game. And I know that you guys enjoy the game, and I know it's not gonna get as much views as it used to, but I'll continue to do it because it is my favorite game. And I do treasure it, and I
Hmm.
do plan on doing a stream on the channel where I actually play instead of have now. Like I said, I'm probably gonna suck at it because I haven't really played it all. I mean, I played it recently and I didn't get very far, and I got game over probably at like level 5 or so. So,
Yeah.
because last year I played that game nonstop on that laptop. Um, I played it nonstop because it was just such a fun game. And well, like I said, it wasn't my laptop; it was somebody else's, and it when
Yeah.
Windows 10. So I was able to play that game on Windows 10, surprisingly. So, yeah, it was on a HP laptop, and that's all I'm gonna say at this point. Oh, and by the way, everybody, if you're wondering where is Christianity, well, he is coming back as we speak. So as soon as he lands to his home, we will have him on here and discuss some things and just make the stream awesome for everybody who's tuning in tonight. So
Everybody, yeah.
so for everybody who is tuning in tonight, thank you for stopping by and thank you for tuning
Thank
in.
you.
Because we hope we're gonna make your Sundays even awesomer. Celebrating Father's Day and everything, and hopefully we won't for you all to take a nap and sleep, and for you headphone listeners. We're trying not to make your ears bleed and everything, because
Dear
I know
God.
that it kind of intimidates me on that too. Especially wearing headphones. So we're trying not to make your ears bleed and everything, and all that
I
stuff
mean,
for the stream.
at the time, I've been screwed up big time in 2015, 2014. There were years of my legit 25% LC years, but now I just don't want to do this anymore. So there's your answer on that question. So there you
And
go.
I
I don't
got
want to do all
five.
the screen.
I got 5 thumbs up on the video. So thank you for the thumbs up,
Include me.
everybody, and of course, everybody. Again, if you want to see more content and everything, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I'd probably say that, at the end to let you guys know, so that way you guys don't forget, and then you'll be like, "Oh, I forgot. I'm just taking a aspirin. I need to fall asleep like a baby." Um,
No.
but yeah, so I'll let you know at the end of the stream, so that way you guys know. But like I said, as always, hit the subscribe button, and if you like what you see, and check out the videos I've done and everything, and of course take it live, and it's all right here, and yeah, and of course hit that notification bell, and that way whenever I upload a new video or do a live stream, then you guys will be notified, and that way you know that you actually are still watching BPT after all these years. Brandon P22589 all these years.
At the time it was called Brand 9, but now it's called BBT at the time.
Yep, Brandon Palmer Television, as the
But
name
yeah,
suggests.
yeah, I'm almost at 1,500 subscribers on my main channel, which is probably good news, And
Oh, I tell you, yeah, this whole Gears of War thing, yeah, it's just funny. It's like, oh, pop out of the shell, Mike. Pop out of cover quick.
this is all makes
Yeah.
sense.
I'm just talking about the Gears of War thing. It's like I said, all that is a pretty old video from like 2006, 2007. That's when they were doing the podcast at the time. So they were still doing. It's a very old podcast show. It's from 2006. And apparently the show ended after 96 episodes. And apparently there hasn't been a new episode since '96, and it's one of those podcast shows where it is for mature audiences because these three guys does the show. They talk about whatever they want to talk about because it is about comedy and games and gold, and they can make fun of your favorite video games because that's what they like to do. They like to make fun of us gamers with our favorite video games, and try to trash them in a unique way. And that's what they were back in 2006. And this video they did, I don't know if it's still on YouTube and whatnot, but it's. Uh, I think it is. If you search for Game Over Gears of War, you might find that episode, that particular video where the whole Gears of War thing started. It's like, come on, get your whatever, and it's like, and threw a grenade. Now what you gonna do and all that, and I know I'm just jumbling words here, folks, but what I'm saying is yeah, there's a really cool video. There's a really cool video on YouTube. I think it's on there. Search for it on YouTube called Game Over Gears of War. Hopefully it's still on there. I don't know yet, but if it is, go check it out. It's really fun. Because like I said, this was uploaded, in like 2006, 2007. Right when YouTube first started, rapidly approaching. Do what?
What channel?
That's a good question.
At the time, I don't see it everywhere.
Okay, well, then it's either either that or the YouTube channel is completely gone, and that kind of sucks.
Game
Over. No, I don't want GG.
War.
I mean, yeah, it is a good game. Yeah, no, okay. Well, if it's not on your folks, then I guess you're not gonna be able to see it. No, not Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah. However, no. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I told you it's not on here. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, that's what happens. Oh, okay, no, it's on there. Okay.
You found it. Yes.
Yeah, I found it. So and this was uploaded 16 years ago on YouTube. 16 years.
Wow.
I know.
And I'm not trying to be harsh on this thing, but wow.
Yeah. I'll send you the well. Oh crap. Yeah. Well, actually, let me get on Discord here. Gears of War 3 Game Over.
That's probably a good thing. You want to send it to the Discord. That'll be a lot easier.
Yeah, if I can find Discord. It's like I'm playing hide and seek. It's like I'm playing hide and seek with the Discord. Like, where is Discord on my taskbar? I can't find it. Where's that Discord thing on the taskbar? Just imagine trying to find Discord on Mac OS, and then all of a sudden you can't find it, and then you yank your hair out and you go monkey like where is that freaking Discord at? I mean, it's not there anywhere, and then to the point, I'll just search it in Spotlight, and bam, there you go, you found Discord. Because if your dock is so tiny, you're not going to be able to find the app you want. It's just like you need a magnifying glass just to see where all your apps are, and that's the same thing with the taskbar. Like, where is this app is? Like, I want to try to open up Discord. I want to open up PowerPoint. I want to open up, whatever. And then the next thing you know, you can't find it.
You can't find it.
Yeah, and you're searching around like an idiot and trying to find it, and then all the precious time gets eaten up. Like number munchers. Trivia's number muncher wants to eat numbers. Munch. Or getting a game over in Map Blaster, and you still don't win. So you're screwed either way.
You screw that, or you screw by getting you get 100%. I got 2 wrong game. Well, in 2017, he got 2 wrong in the map blaster thing. I don't know what the game it was at the time, but it was one of the games he did during Map Blaster at the time.
Well, speaking of which, I am considering doing DOS games and whatnot on the channel, both here on
That
YouTube and on another platform.
that's something I got planned in mind soon on my main channel as
Uh,
well. You
especially
know?
especially for We Mix games, because I'm planning on having some DOS games flown into the mix.
Yeah, I should do some map blasters soon. Matter not be pausing on the game.
Yeah, or when you get like 1+1 and then you accidentally hit the escape key and then you throw your keyboard out the window.
My Mac ain't gonna go anywhere. No.
So not only you got to replace the keyboard that you threw out the window, but you have to pay to repair the. Boy, I'm stumbling my words today, folks. I'm so sorry. And not only you have to replace the keyboard that you threw out the window, but you also have to replace the window that you smashed.
Oh,
And then all of
oh
a sudden, you'd be like, I can't afford this. I'm like, come on. Well, it's just stupidity that you threw the
it's just a
the gosh
vanity.
darn keyboard off the window, and then if it hits somebody, then yeah, you're gonna have a nightmare. And
You're
then
gonna
like,
have a
oh my
nightmare.
god, did I hit a person with that? I'm like, oh crap. And then the next thing you know, you're gonna have nightmares like one of the characters in McDonald's, that Popo character. They're gonna sneak up at night. Oh, it's Grimace. Yeah, that's right, Grimace.
Speaking of Turbo character, according to the news, he's gonna be a milkshake. According to the news reports, he's gonna be a
Yeah,
milkshake.
I knew it wasn't Barney because he is Popo the dinosaur, but he's not a mascot for McDonald's. Yeah, it was Grimace. So imagine Grimace, where like when you're sleeping, and then all of a sudden you dream of Grimace, and then he wants to steal all your hamburgers you buy at McDonald's, and then you don't get any, and then you cry like a little girl, and then you have to beat up
Wow.
Grimace like, oh my god, you stole my hamburgers from McDonald's. How dare you? I paid money on that. Stupid
Wow!
idiot.
Wow! Wow! You're killing me, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I know. And then
Yeah.
and then you gotta slap them silly and to the point. I mean, hey, it's better than not having the hamburger who wants to steal all your cheeseburgers and your Big Macs, and
Almost.
and then the next thing
Sorry.
you know, if he eats too many of them, he'll be a beast.
You're the beast.
Yeah. For me, and all those cheeseburgers at McDonald's. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Almost
I
caused
mean,
one.
and then wash it down with chocolate milk, and then you won't be skinny and fat.
Anyway, I'll be right back.
It'll be like Luke Jeffers and drink Minute Maid.
What? Come right
Yeah.
now.
Okay. Well, while Luke is far away from Gilligan's Island. Oh, wait, what? Oh, Gullah Gullah Island. Excuse me. Um. We hope you guys are enjoying the stream, and I gotta show this to everybody because yes, it's over 9,000.
No, that was a million. I'm back. They'll be ready in 5 minutes.
Okay. And Luke is back, everybody.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Anyway. Oh God. Oh God. No, I can't even take my shirt off while I'm doing this stream. That's a no. That I know I keep it PG, but anyway.
It's like, ow, this game is hard. I have to navigate a hallway. Yep. Well, again, it's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah. And that is a classic video 16 years ago. And he's like, okay, grenade, pop out of cover quickly. Yep, exactly. And I'm the type of gamer that somebody throws a grenade out and thinks pop out of cover. Well, I have the tendency to do that, especially when playing Halo Master Chief Collection on Xbox, when I threw a grenade at the enemies, and then all of a sudden I'm standing there like an idiot, like, oh my god, where's that grenade? And then all of a sudden, bam, it explodes in my face. And I get so upset, and
it was great.
yeah,
But, it would be great, Victor. It would be great.
yeah, it would be. And yeah, and I love this too. Yeah, it's over 9,000.
Over 9,000 million.
Yeah,
But
and you become so powerful, your whole body will explode. Yeah, I know, and it'll be in chunks and pieces.
well, well,
But yeah, and of course that famous line is from episode 28 of Dragon Ball Z season 1 from 1996, and especially the 90s one, not the remastered ones, because the remastered ones are crap. They're not great. Um, and I saw the original line from 1996, and that's where it all started from. And this was way
yeah, I was
back
born in
in the mid 90s. But yeah, over 9,000. It's a
million.
famous catchphrase in Dragon Ball Z. Because like I said, when it was part of Toonami, watched it, every day and whatnot. And in fact, I even taped it on the VCR. Had one of those blank VHS tapes. Whatever kind of brand, Mattel or TDK, or whatever, or Memorettes. But yeah, I used to have Memorettes, and what's the other one? TDK, and Mattel. I don't remember having Sony, but yeah, blank VHS tapes, because like I said, because I used to record those back in the day, when I had a VCR, and those were really the days before DVD recorders ever came out.
Yeah, I started recording these in the early 2000s. 2003. That's when I first started recording TV.
Mm-hmm. And DC Comics fan is on the chat.
Josh, how you doing, buddy?
Yep, he says, "Sup, we met. It's been a long time since we met, and happy Father's Day." Same to you, DC Comics fan.
Yep.
Same to you. And I'm sure Donkey Kong is celebrating a Daddy's Day. When he's not kicking butt and beating up Mario and whatnot in the Mario movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the Blu-ray copy is available now.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh. And DC says, doing good, Luke. But yeah, welcome, DC Comics fan. Yeah, it's been a long time, because you were in the chat room of FWL season 9, going over your stuff and whatnot. But yeah, so welcome, and thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, thank you, Josh.
Yeah. But yeah, so all the dads out there, happy Father's Day and all that stuff. I know Billy, well, sadly he doesn't have his dad and whatnot to celebrate Father's Day, which kind of sucks. I mean, sucks to not have,
just by Josh, yeah.
The dad and whatnot. It's just sad.
Just sad to me, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it says in the chat room. There you are.
All right, come on, go away. All right, there we go. What? No internet connection. No. Okay. Oh, this phone is just. Yeah, and I'm doing the stream, and then all of a sudden, the Wi-Fi is choking to death. On the Samsung phone.
Wow.
I gotta fix that. But yeah. So anyway, that's Winbird '96. And for Gears of War, it's like, come on, boom, boom, and all that. But yeah, so I would consider doing a Winbird '96, doing a game that I'm going to be playing against the computer, because it's so much fun that way than just playing it, going solo. Because doing it solo is not as fun as doing it in the computer game, competitive mode.
It is
Yeah.
interesting, Josh, because it needs to be that way between remakes and Billy's that way.
Well, I just want to make sure, that no trolls get in and try to ruin all night, especially it is
Exactly.
Father's Day.
Yeah.
'Cause I just want to make sure that the chat room's nice and comfy, and for everybody who watches the stream, and keep it PG and all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, other streams you can probably get away with, like, 13-ish, maturity and whatnot. But here I just want to just make sure, to not have all the baddies and whatnot, coming after, cyberspace, you know.
Exactly.
Because if you're Buzz Lightyear and you're doing all this crap, you need to just, like, no more pushing buttons for you there. I think you had enough for that for one day, and then all of a sudden you just, yeah, and the next thing you know, you think he's flying outside, but in reality, he's just gonna drop like any other toy, and he's gonna come crashing down and go kaboom.
Wow.
And it's not gonna end well, and he's gonna have a broken foot,
Wow.
and he's gonna be in so much pain
Wow.
that he's gonna be screaming in agony. Yeah. So, but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, Chris Candy will be coming in, because again he's gonna be on late. So I can understand. But hopefully he'll show up and and just do what we gotta do, and all that happy stuff. Making Luke laugh at the same time. With all the flop jokes, especially the whole one but 96, and of course, doing a parody of It's Over 9,000 with his tradition of 9,000 million. Because again, because 9,000 is the magic number.
Wow.
And then when somebody says,
on the Cyber Chase,
"Oh yeah, that show, yeah." Yeah, if Luke sees it, he's gonna probably take a skateboard and probably destroy the TV. I'm like, I don't want to see this on my television. But yeah, but yeah, I mean, and Gilbert Gottfried ain't gonna. Well, he's gone, and I don't know who's gonna play him. And whatnot, because Gilbert Gottfried passed away. So I don't know what to. Well, I don't know.
Play Iago and Latin franchise. It was great, along with Mr. Peabody and Palm Charles 1 and 2.
Yeah. But there you go, and I'm gonna have a sip of peach. Peach. No, it's not pizza. It's like, hey, look at me. We mix drinking pizza water. Yeah, okay. It's like it has all the pizza taste you love with only 0 calories, and I approve it. Yeah, right.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, pizza flavored water in stores very soon.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
If you try to find it, take it back to the store because it's not gonna taste like pizza. It's gonna taste like nastiness.
Well, because now he passed away
Yeah,
last
all you be tasting is that
nowadays,
tomato.
Ron
Yeah,
Parle voices Digit. Yeah. Oh, I see where this is
yeah,
going. Yeah.
yeah. Just all you be drinking is tomato paste flavored water, and instead of having
Wow.
that pizza pepperoni taste. Well, hey, if you want a pepperoni pizza, just go to Papa John's.
Oh, Papa John's.
Yeah, yeah, and and if you want a Big Mac, well, just make sure that either Hamburger or Grimace don't knock on your door like, "Hey, can I have that?" And then you be like, you are like, "Oh my God, I better shut the door before they eat my hamburger, especially my Big
Yeah.
Macs." Yeah,
Yeah. Josh
just
says
like yeah, just like
peace
Mr.
to
Bucket.
wow. Hey, to interrupt you, Joe Remix. Josh says
Yeah,
also rest in
but
peace to Gilbert as he's watching this in heaven.
yeah, I just saw that.
Mm,
Yeah,
mm,
I just saw that, Luke.
wow. Okay. Go ahead and tell your jokes about it. Well, I mean, this
Yeah, I know.
corn. I'm just almost done with my dinner. But anyway.
Yeah, and it'll be the same thing with Mr. Bucket. And everything like, oh, look at me, I'm Mr. Bucket. I'm gonna, you know, there's all these balls and everything, and and you'd be like, okay, well, I'm gonna scoop them and toss it into the what, and then like, oh my God, Mr. Bucket's gonna spit out, the thing in his mouth, like, oh my God, it's like, oh God, I mean, this game is just, like I said, he wants on the batteries and whatnot. And once you put batteries in, he comes alive. It's like, how's that possible? It's like this thing is come alive, and
Wow.
it's like, yeah, and you got four colored balls. I think one of them is red, and I believe green is the other one, and then yellow, and I think I said blue. And
Yeah.
yeah, and this thing comes alive.
He said red,
It's
yellow,
and
and
it's like,
green.
yeah,
And
and it's
he
like, whoever gets all of them into the bucket wins. I think that's how Mr. Bucket is played, if I'm not
wow.
mistaken. Well, just like I said, I used to have Mr. Bucket, and I don't really remember what you gotta do to win, but apparently, yeah, it was Mr. Bucket, and he's gonna haunt your dreams when you sleep tonight.
Wow.
And then you got Wanda McDonald.
Also, I
Yeah,
got
it's
Windows
just
11
true.
installed on my Windows 10 laptop on April of this year. That makes more sense, Josh. Yeah, makes more
Well,
difference.
speaking of Windows 11, Josh, I'm gonna get Windows 11 Pro, because I'm looking at one right now, and yeah, Windows 11 Pro, and because like I said, my favorite apps are on there. And you can install Apple TV on Windows 11, even though it's in beta. And I think, speaking of which, we're gonna be talking about Apple stuff in just a minute or two.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, Apple TV on Windows 11, Apple Music on Windows 11. And of course, GIMP is on there, so I can use GIMP. Yeah, and
Yeah.
a bunch of others. Yeah, because I'm a heavy GIMP user. And if you guys don't know what GIMP is, it is a powerful free program that you can. Okay, I'm gonna hide that. Where you can, you know, like I said, it's on, major platforms like Windows, Mac OS, and I believe Linux as well. And
Done. There. I'll be
and
right back.
okay, and it's a really powerful program. To edit your photos and everything. And I think my allergies just kicked my butt. I don't know what's going on. Editing photos and also use it to create high quality PNG, logos and stuff that you save on PNG. And you can make very high quality logos using GIMP, and then just saving it as a PNG, and then you can put it in your presentation or put it in your, in the videos that you make. Oh yeah, Windows Vista. Yeah, Vista. Yeah, let's just say that Vista was way ahead of its time, and um, and especially they had Longhorn and whatnot, and of course, yeah, they went to the drawing board, and of course, Windows Vista was born.
Yeah, at the time I used Windows Vista 2008 until 2012, I believe, and that's why I first met you at the time, and that's why I used Windows 7, and one of Windows
Yeah,
7 here is broken, and the other one was working. So I think what I have done is work on the Windows 7 computer using different styles of that, and that's why I switched to the Mac. So there you go.
yeah, I know about that, but I'm just letting uh, you know, um, DC comments
Yeah,
about the whole
yeah.
Vista thing.
Uh,
Because like I said, I had a Vista laptop. It was a Toshiba, and it wasn't all that great.
yeah, it was
Um,
slow. Uh,
just Home Basic, and wasn't as good as the Home Premium. So the features were kind of lacking. And of course,
yeah.
Windows Movie Maker on Vista, the Home Basic, you couldn't create videos in high definition. If you wanted to do that, you
Oh,
had to get the Home Premium, and Home Basic was just not that great. And again, it was on that Toshiba satellite, and I didn't like that
yeah.
computer. I did at
It
first,
was
but then I hate it with a passion.
I
One of
hate
my
it now.
least favorite computers.
I was doing Blue Jerry's Vista at the time using that computer. Now I hated it.
But like I said, GIMP is an awesome program, and it's kind of like your Adobe and Adobe Photoshop. Now it's not really gonna replace the whole Adobe. Well, it might, but if you like the more advanced features in Photoshop CS,
Speaking of Mac, yes, Mac
PC.
Mini, I or last year. However, it was unsupported operating system, which kind of sucked. Josh, makes very different. Besides from Mac Mini, because I M1 or M2 chips, because the Intel one doesn't last long anymore. That's what I suggest. That's just me. That's what I suggest.
Yeah, and then like I said, I too have a Mac Mini, and it's pretty outdated. And I can only go to Mac OS Monterey, but the problem
Yeah,
is my hard drive is pretty much is on its last legs, pretty much.
yeah, yeah. At the time, yes, I have three different Mac Minis. One is a 2012 one is a 2014 one, and the other one is the 2020 version. That was it.
And as much as I want to get another Mac Mini, I'm gonna stick with getting Windows 11. And you know it's not for for all the wrong reasons, but I like to create things, and we all like to create things, but that's not really the whole thing. It's just you know because I had Windows 11 on Parallels, and when I was using the 14-day trial, and running Windows on the Mac M1 and the M2 chips, yeah, they're excellent for that.
Correct.
For running Windows 11, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
You
that way
compare
you
with
have
its
best of both.
desktop.
Both Mac OS, the newest operating system, and Windows 11. So you can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong with that. Yeah. And yep, however, the latest Mac OS can be installed out there at Mac via USB, says by Josh.
But yeah, so I'm stuck on Mojave, and I can't get out of Mojave.
Yeah. I'm still in the latest Mac OS update, which is probably a good thing. And which is pretty nice, and I'm pretty sure I've come up with a new macOS update, which is on WWDC 2023. And it's pretty good news for me,
Yeah,
and
macOS Sonoma.
yeah, it's good, because I really want to get this thing in my new old Mac Mini, especially the new MacBook I'm getting, which is coming up pretty soon, and I just want to get it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But and like I said, some people don't really like the wallpaper and whatnot.
yeah,
But like I said, I mean, but
yeah,
it is the biggest update of Mac OS.
you know. It's just the problem is I love it. Sometimes.
I know it's just well, I understand, Luke, but I'm just saying that some people are not liking the wallpaper, because they always like to complain about stuff when and they want to try to find something to really complain about,
Oh,
and
I
the
see.
wallpaper is one of them.
Oh. Oh, and speaking of
But
wallpaper, they need to update some wallpapers rather than just gardening. That may be the problem.
well, like I said, well, that's what I said. I have custom wallpaper that I made and whatnot, and it looks nice.
I
Um,
have mine in 2018, which is Northern Orange custom wallpaper, which is very nice, you know. But I don't have it anymore
yeah,
because it's
I
out.
mean,
It's just deleted for no reason.
well, my old Mac has. I think that's still a cool wallpaper still to this day. The Batman with the and the ghost and everything. It's really neat.
Yeah,
It's really cool.
yeah,
So,
definitely.
but anyway, we're gonna be talking about the Apple stuff. So hang on, everybody. And like I said, fasten your seatbelts. If you gotta pee, then pee. I don't know what else to tell you. Just don't wet yourself, and
Pretty
just
much
don't
as
pee in the
far as it.
hallway. Otherwise, you have to clean up the mess. That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
who made this big mess? Ooh, me?
Yeah.
They're not. Big Cubby Couch jokes, anyway.
Or if you have a brain fault, you call the same letter in Wheel of Fortune. Like I would like to buy vowel and A, and then all of a sudden, oh wait a minute, A is already up there. Like, oh my god, I'm having a brain freeze at the moment. It's just like that in Wheel of Fortune. Like when L's been picked, you say 850. I'm like L. Oh, that's already been called. And then you got Icane yelling at you like you need to wake up and pay attention because that letter's been called. It's like get with the program. Get with
What
the program.
is that? Oh,
Yeah.
Jose Perez Riaz. Yeah, how you doing? He said, hey, yeah. Either one of my subscribers or one of your subscribers. Yeah.
And welcome. But yeah,
Oh,
so there you go.
it's one of my subscribers. Yeah. How you doing? Jose Perez Productions Riaz, if you're watching this, thank you. Yeah. But anyway, fasten your seatbelts. Get ready for talk about Apple. But anyway.
Yeah. And all that happy stuff.
Exactly.
So I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know what I'm doing either, Remix. Trying to hand myself besides this whole chat when we meet comfy up. Yeah, I'm good. Just made some burgers on the grill. Well, that was nice, It was glad you had fun with making some grilling and all that stuff.
Yeah, and and doing it safely too.
Exactly.
Because when all that grease hits the bottom of that grill pan, yeah, then especially what Sam the cooking guy does, and when he attempts to flip a, a bitty 20-pound ground beef, and then all of a sudden it disintegrates, and he tries to flip it, and then all of a sudden the flames just catches his arm, and it literally burns his arm off almost when trying to flip over that 10-pound
Wow.
ground beef, cooking it on the grill, and then the grease, and then yeah, it's not
Before
fun.
I answer your question, Jose, I got to tell Josh something. Okay. Hey, look, I have a question. Have you ever considered doing some Star Wars book? Oh, I have. Okay, I have not. I haven't done book reviews on Star Wars yet, but I'll see what I can do. Or comics for your bedtime stories. Well, it depends. I haven't done any comics for bedtime stories, but I'll do it for book reviews from my main channel. That would be great. Yes, I'll save grilling. Yeah, that depends if a remix is chat. But anyway, and I'll stick with Windows 11. Reason why is because again, I'm more of a Windows user.
Yeah, well, and it's just personal preference and everything, and it's just personal preference, and and within our budget and everything. So, but yeah, I can understand that DC comments because I have a Mac as well, but it's just old.
Yeah, it's old for you at least. For me, I have a new Mac Mini. That's very much supportive. And for Jose Perez Productions React, yes, I love Star Wars. That'll be cool. Yes, exactly. Because it has Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, another type of Star Wars space. Yeah. Yeah, it was great because at that time frame, I haven't done bedtime stories in like time. The recent bedtime stories episode I did was Paw Patrol 5 minute stories collection part 4. I did that and I was finished with that. Well, now I'll see what I can do about comics book reading, but for the time being, it's just gonna be um book reading chapters like this, and for the book reading like this, Parker's Memories book reviews right now at least. And as for bedtime stories concerned, I'm stuck at some of the books I need to read through 2023. Well, I think we can do Jose Productions react. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, and and I know you guys are not gonna like me for saying this, but I am looking forward to the new Paw Patrol movie that's coming out in September.
Well, and I'm very
Very
excited for
excited.
that. But
Yeah, I'm so
and
excited for
Josh
the Mighty
says,
movie.
hang on. I love Star Wars too. Even since I saw the Sports Awakens at AMC Theaters in 2016. For me, I never saw that movie. Josh, since you mentioned it, I watched 4, 5, 6, 1, and 2. I never get a chance to watch bits and pieces of 2. I never get a chance to see bits of flashbacks of 2, 3, 7, 8, and 9 as of yet. And as for Jose Productions Briat, I've watched Paw Patrol. That was the latest I've seen in yours for bedtime stories. But yeah, mayhaps I've seen some Star Wars videos. We'll see. We'll see Jose Production reacts. We'll see what happens. You never know. Which ones you haven't seen of Star Wars? I just mentioned during the entire stream Jose Productions react, but this is what it's just only 5 out of nearly 5 out of the 9. So that's just me. But anyway.
But anyway, so like I said, I'm excited for the movie.
I'm excited for the movie as well. I'm just saying,
Yep.
I
And
never saw Paw Patrol the movie as of yet. We'll watch it Paramount Plus soon. We'll see what happens.
yeah, it's good. And like I said, this new one, um, they're gonna, because Chase was the main protagonist in the first one. The second one, Sky's gonna be the main protagonist in the second one. And I
Yeah,
can't wait to see it. It looks nice. It looks
yeah.
incredible. Um, with the
Oh,
new suits and everything, it
yeah.
looks nice.
Oh, okay. I have seen some of your Star Trek before, but I was like, I wonder if you would do Star Wars. Any recent movies you have seen? Well, at the time, I have not because I've seen 5 out of the 9 recently, but I'll get back to Star Wars some other time. It's just right now. It's just I have my birthday is coming up in like 10 more days, and I'm very excited about this. If you're watching this, but that's just me.
Hmm.
So there you go.
But yeah, so I'm looking forward to that movie, and I'm still waiting for Elemental to be on iTunes so I can pre-order it.
Yeah.
Because I really want to see this movie, and it's not doing well at the box office, but I really want to
Oh,
see it.
oh, Jose Sánchez Priat. To answer your question, I did saw 2 movies. I did the Metallica one and the Super Bros movie in theaters. And the recent ones I've not seen the one since Super Mario Bros movie yet. We'll see what happens. But go ahead, Remix,
Yeah,
you're listening.
I know, and I have that movie on Apple TV/iTunes,
Yeah.
and I'm waiting for Elemental. So
Yeah.
that's another movie I wanna watch.
Yeah.
But like I said, it ain't doing well in the box office.
No, it's not. No. And
It's sad.
according to the news, I saw that Elemental had a non-binary character. I'm like, really? Really? So it was according to these news reports I saw on one of my friends from Facebook things and other social media platforms, thinking it was a non-binary character. I'm like, really? Oh, yeah. What have I thought about watching Elemental? Oh, it was a Disney Pixar movie. Yeah, it would make sense. Oh, yeah. It'll be great because I have to see that in theaters, but I'll get to that short, like, say, I'll tell mom about it, but we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, that will be another time. But that's just me, Jose.
Well, hopefully by then it'll be on Disney Plus, so you can just watch it on that, and you don't have to even go see it in the theater.
We'll see.
Because like I said, I'm gonna pre-order it as soon as it goes live on iTunes. Cause I did the same with the Super Mario movie, and that's what I'm gonna do with Elemental as well.
Yeah. Yeah. It just depends. Yeah.
Because it looks nice, and animation is awesome, and it's very colorful, and it's a nice looking film. It's just it's not doing so well at the box office.
It does not, no, because you see, it doesn't, because did any of you like Super Mario Bros? Yeah, I've seen the
Uh
movies.
huh.
I played some of the video games, but never,
Yep.
ever
I
um
enjoyed it.
bits of a bit. Let's say the Mario 1993 movie. That one sucked.
Yeah, I
Oh, the
was
Star Wars
I,
reveal
I was
on
gonna
it.
say that 1993. I was gonna say that
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a lot better than the '93 one.
yeah. Ugh. But I did a bedtime stories episode about Super Mario Brothers, as he's
It's
gonna
not that
say in
great.
the live chat. But that's just gonna be it. But that's just me. And
But yeah, the '93 one. Yeah, it's a guilty pleasure. Give or take.
give or take, yeah. It makes sense. So it probably make more sense, because you know it's just it's just like this. And when I saw that, when I got home from do AU and remix, like Transform. I seen bits of Transformers. Here's a funny story, okay? I am bits and pieces am a fan of Transformers, okay? I was a huge fan of the movie reviewer, comic book reviewer, Bob Show at the time. He did a monthly review of Transformers month at the time, and he did a live action review monthly thing called Transformers month, Transformer reviews for annual review show. It was great because at a time like this, I love Transformers. Great, great show, great franchise, but the Michael Bay ones and other things. Bob Show did a review about this, and he despised some of them and just threw them out some of the time frames. For 150th episode was one of my favorite reviews ever. And Bumblebee had to on this Ray. I'm like, wow. in one of his reviews. It all makes sense. So after that, I was furious. He was like, okay, then I'm not sure what it was, but then I saw Sam Massacre's Transformer thing, and then the what was BS thing at the time when Transformers DVDs thing. It was all make sense. All that will make more sense between Transformers and other things. What about you, Remix? You saw Transformers?
No, but I do want to see it at some point.
Hmm. Okay.
But
So
it's just a movie I want to see so bad as Elemental because I am a cartoon lover. Been that way ever since.
hmm
And yeah, even though
same
I'm
here.
34 years old, I still enjoy cartoons. So,
The same
so there
here.
you go.
Jose Productions Briat. I'm a huge movie lover, comic slash cartoon, anything. I guess I was a big enough for be a filmmaker, technician, all that stuff. I've been these two things ever since. He, on the other hand, was a different type of way. He was a gamer. That's just me.
Well, like I said, I do find the time for all of this because flexible schedule and everything. But yeah, I mean gaming as well. Retro games is
Mm-hmm.
where I'm at, and
Mm-hmm.
and I do have an Xbox. Play some Xbox games, and playing Wetfest, which is awesome. It's just me and just messing around in the playground and have to clean up my own mess after 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, so flexible schedule always works out that way, and been that way since 2005. And
What kind of rental
that's
games is by
that's
Jose
about
Production?
it. Do what?
Jose Production React says, what kind of rental games?
Well, obviously the good ones back in the good old days. The 2600 and the NES, the SNES, and Genesis. I can't pick all. I can't choose one. I gotta play all three of them because I had all three of them growing up. But yeah, and PlayStation as well. I mean, because it beat Sega Saturn. Yeah, what? Um, but yeah, NES, SNES, and as long as it's games that I can play that are enjoyable. Uh, if it's strategy games, that's a whole different story.
Yeah, thoughts exactly. Doy. That's answer your question, Jose Production React. But anyway,
And I do like Atari stuff, especially Adventure, one of my favorite games on the 2600. Mario 3, obviously. I mean, come on, guys. You should know
come
me
on,
by
guys,
now.
do
Super Mario
something.
Bros. 3, number one, hands down. Of course, Zelda. Don't play Zelda 2 because that game is brutal and punishing.
Mhm.
Even though it has great music, it does have great music, and I do like the music in that game.
Yeah,
Um, and Genesis, well, obviously the Sonic games. I mean,
yeah. Especially when he did the
and
Mario
especially the
Tennis.
Womhats. The Womhats are so cool,
Yeah, it's good.
but yeah, I mean, and like I said, I don't play as much modern, but I do have an Xbox, and I've been enjoying that, even though it's not selling well, and I'm sad about that.
Yeah, yeah,
But and like I said, just to play Halo, because I have Game Pass, and I want to be able to play Halo, because Halo is awesome on Xbox. So that's why, because like I said, you can't play play Halo on PlayStation. To Sony's like, you can't play Halo on our system. What's wrong with you? You know? Yeah. Then you flip out like a monkey, and in a jungle somewhere getting lost.
Oh god.
And then every time you get lost, you have to pound your chest so hard that you don't accidentally hurt your tits, as they say. You
Wow.
know, if gorillas had tits, yeah, oh boy, it'd be great. No, anyway,
Great.
let's not go that far. But anyway,
Not go
um,
that far, no.
yeah, just like in word bank, spell out the word tits and you win money. Okay,
Anybody. Jose Production
yeah,
React says, what else you play on Xbox besides Halo?
well, I mean, like I said, I got Game Pass Ultimate, so Gears of War 2, like I talked about, playing that one mode that you have to survive wave of enemies. That's really fun. And I'm want to get back into playing that awesome game called High on Life, which is a M-rated game, which is really cool. It's a cool game on Xbox. It's only on Xbox
That's
and PC,
glorious.
but yeah, High on Life is really cool.
Mm.
It's a cool game.
Especially if he
And like I
did
said,
real
I can play Xbox. I can play Xbox on my phone and everything via uh, cloud game and on the phone, and play certain Xbox games in the cloud. Um, and like I said, I'm also a Hot Wheels fan, and I play the Hot Wheels that game. Hot Wheels Unleashed on. It looks really nice on Xbox. It's really nice. And if you guys know me, I am a racing fanatic too.
Yeah.
Love racing games.
Mm.
And in fact, I have a racing game in my closet that I bought recently on eBay, and it's a PS2 game that came out in 2002. If you guys don't know what it is, it's a game by EA and developed by, I believe, Black Box, which is a Canadian company. And the PS2 version of this game is the best out of all the consoles, because it was on Xbox, it was on GameCube and PC. The PS2 version is a solid A+. It's an excellent
Wow.
version. Uh,
Makes more
the
sense.
Xbox version, yeah, I can take it or leave it.
Yeah. He also
But yeah,
said
I'm a
this.
fan of racing games.
Yeah.
Yes,
He said, cool. You like Rocket League? That's what Jose Perez. Jose
I
Production.
do like Rocket League.
Wow.
I have Rocket League on my Switch. I like that game. I just don't have
Yeah.
enough on my Xbox. But yeah, I like Rocket League.
That makes
Um,
sense. Yeah.
and I like Dirt 5, and been playing that. Playing the playground. Wreckfest is another fun game that I like to play, and it's by the company that makes the Flat Out games on the PlayStation 2, and yes, published by THQ Nordic. Yeah, I said it. THQ Nordic.
Yeah,
I know THQ was gonna creep up somewhere. It was gonna creep up in our minds,
wow.
but yep. So definitely Wreckfest. That's a really cool game. But yeah, I like racing games, and I'm a huge Need for Speed fan. Although EA has ruined the franchise for me, and that's why
Makes
I like
sense.
the older ones,
Mm. Yeah, EA Sports.
especially Need for Speed Most Wanted on the PS2. Awesome game, and of course my favorite game, Hot Pursuit 2, which I have in the closet. That's one of the greatest racing game ever made by EA and Canadian company Black Bots.
Wow.
Hot Pursuit 2 is my personal favorite Need for Speed game ever.
Wow.
And like I said, the PS2 version, not the Xbox one. The Xbox one is not that good. Not that good. The
Uh,
PS2 version, hands down, is the clear winner for that game.
yeah, makes more sense.
And if people want to disagree with me, that's fine. But I'm just saying the PS2 version is an A plus. It's an
An A
awesome
plus.
version of the game. And the Xbox version, I'd probably give it like a B plus to maybe a C minus. Um,
Makes sense.
but like I said, the PS2 version is awesome, and that game is so hard to get on eBay. You can't even find this game. This game is like 20 years. It's like 20 years of this game because it came out in
Wow.
2002.
Wow.
And this is one of the best games by EA
Okay.
until they went to Underground, and then it just went downhill.
It went downhill. I
Well,
hate to interrupt
most
this,
want,
but
yeah. Go ahead, Luke.
Jose Productions React says this. Cool. I was actually in the making of making a couple of stories that me and my brothers made up called Space Samurai. Wow. Wow. Go ahead,
But,
Remix.
but I was gonna say, Most Wanted is awesome. And Need for Speed Carbon is another good one, and Pole Street it was pretty decent, I guess. But like I said, it really went downhill after, and it's never the same.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
never ever the same.
Never have to
Now, if
say.
you look, yeah, and if you're looking for a great two-player co-op space shooter, play a game called Life Force,
Yeah.
developed by Konami. It's an
Yeah.
excellent. It's a solid two-player space shooter by Konami. I love
Yeah.
Life Force. It's such a great game.
Say bye. Yeah.
I like that over Gradius because that game is tough as nails.
Tough as nails. It gotta make sense because you see that thing that we mentioned in the stream, and we have to do this. I used to play Most Wanted all the time when I was younger, since my Jose Productions React. Oh, wow.
Hmm. But yeah, Life Force. It's a great game on the NES. Love Bomberman. Bomberman's awesome. I like the second one more, but you can't go on with either one of them. Yeah, Hudson Soft. Yeah, remember them who made Adventure Island? Yeah.
Yeah.
um, yeah,
You know,
that
I mean,
game.
long up.
Yeah, because I did a game on that on Game On Live decades ago when it was retro night on Sundays,
Yeah.
and then last year I completely killed Game On Live, and now it's going to be part of Remix Games that'll be coming,
Yeah. Oh,
which I
I
plan on
play
doing DOS games.
Bomberman 2 since by Jose Productions React. Wow.
Yeah, and I like the first one too. The first one's great. Second one is awesome. Uh, yeah, I mean, uh, even the Super Bomberman games are great too.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, Venture Island, yeah, yeah. You want to talk about a game that once you get past Area 5 and you get to Area 6, then that's where the difficulty starts to ramp up, and
Yeah.
and then you
Oh,
got a lot of stuff you gotta avoid, and yeah, that game. They made three of those on the NES, and I had all three of them. Then of course, Super Venture Island on the SNES, 1 and 2. The second one was more like a adventure RPG. The first one is,
yeah.
you know, kind of like. Oh, and like I said, if you want to play Gilligan's Island, be sure not to fall asleep, because that game does get boring after you get past episode 1 and you want to continue to play. Yeah, the game is really boring.
And Jose Productions React says Airplay F-Zero.
Yep. Yep, I do. Yep, F-Zero. That game is truly something else. You go so fast, all of a sudden you hit the wall, and then you lose your energy, and then all of a sudden, if your little vehicle jumps and you go out of bounds, kaboom! Your little car explodes and explodes, and then you just sit there in anger.
Oh,
But
God.
yeah, F-Zero, yes, I remember that. And it's a good game, has great music. Um, yeah, really good music. Because as you guys know, I'm a video game music lover, humming the tunes. I can't do it on the stream, obviously, but for mixed reasons.
Yes.
But yeah, and also I'm the biggest Tetris fan out there as well.
Oh, he says, I played this GameCube and Super Nintendo version of F-Zero. Wow.
Yep. Of course, on the GameCube, you had Animal Crossing. I know people don't like that game, but Animal Crossing had. But I do. I like Animal Crossing, especially the one on the Switch, because a lot of people have made, especially that one YouTube, who take, just I don't know, make the videos from that Animal Crossing game on the Switch and make it unique, and it's really good, and especially that one that Animal Crossing. It's not a real movie, but it's really good. I enjoy it.
For some reason, I thought it was a movie, but it's not. Ugh.
Well, it is, but it's not real movie. I mean, but it's really cool. 6 parts. And yeah, it's amazing. As I was saying, Animal Crossing has unlockable content that you get to unlock, where you can play the NES games on that
Yeah.
Animal Crossing game,
Yeah.
and you unlock it, and then you can play it right on the GameCube, and that to me, Animal Crossing is cool because it has those games you can play.
Yeah. Exactly what I think about it. Yeah.
And I had that game, and that was the reason why I wanted that game.
Yeah, especially the fact the Fairy Odd Gamer, one of my friend Lucas Bradley, is gonna play this game.
But yeah, Animal Crossing on the Switch, yeah, it's. I know some people don't like it, but and like I said, it's a life simulator, so it's time consuming.
Speaking of Switch, I do have one game that I haven't showed you yet, but I do have it many years ago. But I've had it somewhere. Let me see. I found it. It's this game.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I thought I had it here somewhere, but it's found in the closet somewhere.
Yep, I have that too. That's an awesome. Yep, Super Mario Maker 2. It is awesome.
But anyway.
Awesome.
But anyway, yeah. So far, yeah. No people like y'all so far, but
Indeed.
But I'll do it in like July or August. We'll see what happens. But right now, it's just gonna be balling with the Nintendo Switch Lord, excuse me.
The book strikes back.
It was just a hiccup,
Oh, the hiccup.
That was it.
Well, whatever it is, it strikes back.
God, you killed me, buddy.
I know. Drink a lot of protein shakes, and that would get rid of the hiccups.
Wow. Oh.
You're probably gonna be sitting there in a toilet though when you drink too many of those protein shakes.
What? Oh, God.
Well, you never know.
Oh, man. But oh, God. Oh, man. I farted.
And see, folks, I made Luke fall.
Next.
It's alright, but
Anyway.
yeah. So thank you for the questions. Like I said, I might consider doing a live Q&A video on the YouTube channel. So yeah, but again, thanks for your questions. And I might consider doing doing a live Q&A video on my YouTube channel because nearly decades I haven't done a Q&A. I attempted to do one, but I didn't really find the time. But hopefully I'll be doing a live Q&A. So if you guys want to send in questions, live on the chat room, yeah, I mean it'd be fun.
Q&A since, let's just say, since 2011 before I had struggle years. That's
Cause yeah, I used to do the live Q. I used to. Oh my god, I used to do a Q&A video that I filmed and whatnot. I used to do that.
Yeah, and the reason why I posted the Me podcast
Excuse me.
Extravaganza stream, that's because I posted social media, not just my Facebook group and other things, like LG Corporation's YouTube channel, Facebook page, but also my main channel, my Discord account, and my my Instagram account, my Instagram stories. That is, people love your channel. My people love your channel. That's what it was.
Well, I do appreciate it, because this is what I really wanted to do, ever since, and struggling and everything. But the one video that really catapulted me to stratosphere is that Wheel of Fortune Junior game
Yeah.
that really took me to new heights.
Yeah,
And I never imagined having 36,000 views later on.
Yeah, it's a good YouTube channel. I just want to get back in the gameplay of that game that you did that has 36,000 views, but I could because I need to get back into swinging things of not just Wii Wednesdays, but also the PS4 to PS2, Switch Saturdays, and of course, I'm definitely going to do another game for the PS. Oh man, hold on. I'm thinking. Oh yeah. Another show I've been doing called. I did some shows except for one. Hang on. I gotta figure out what the notes say. Oh yeah. Yeah. I think that's all I did on my list. Yeah. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna do for the rest of the day. Until Tuesday. But once I get done with these shows, like PS2, PS4, Switch Saturdays, and Switch Wii West, I am done until Tuesday. Because that will be enough for. And bottom line is, I won't be doing much lunchtime episodes today, nor Wednesday. Excuse me. Yeah, tomorrow's not Wednesday. It's Monday. Anyway, Monday.
Mm.
Monday.
Yeah,
And
Luke's having a brain fault moment.
but anyway, Monday. Yeah, exactly. And whatever it is, it's um after these 2 days, I'll get back to lunchtime Tuesday because I have to spend time with Sydney if she's watching this right now because I have to spend time with her for lunch tomorrow, and she's gonna get ready for me because I have work tomorrow because uh, my God, because I can't be sitting around doing this um after the stream is over all day because that's not even fun. I have to get that was just less time, family time, less time, more time, streaming time. But it all makes sense. But that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
But it all makes perfect sense when it comes to streaming, and make perfect sense. But thanks for the questions and everything Jose Productions reacts. But everything can do because you just want my subscribers on my channel. And to that feeling, I haven't done a Q&A since 2011, and I was struggling at the time, And I'm going to do one in July or August, but that won't be the same. But as for 2024's timing frame, I decided to extend Ripley's until from 3 to 6 episodes per Monday. And do it on a Monday through a Friday. That would be more easier than just Mondays and Thursdays. So that would be more easier. So I can get that out of the way. So that would be more easier. So there you go. And this is what I do for fun, folks. After that, and then those shows, and Ripple, and then everything else, I'll be done for the time being, for 2023. So that way it can be more easier to do. Spend more time with people I trust, but that's just me. Anyway, that's just basically it. But it's not about the stream. That makes me. It's not about me. It's about remix the stream. But anyway, if you need me, I'll be my family time, and I'll be and people don't want to talk about remix, will go ahead and do the rest of the stream, and I'll be back with you shortly. Okay.
Okay. Well, looks like I'm all alone, folks. Oh my god. But anyway, yeah. So we do plan on doing a live Q&A on my YouTube channel, and that way you guys can send in questions and whatnot. Uh, I will probably make an announcement on the live Q&A and how that's gonna work. Uh, because it's something I've haven't done in nearly a decade. But apparently, that's something I really need to do. But yeah, so I'll be doing the announcement of the live Q&A. And sending in your questions live in the chat room or in the comment section. So you guys can do that and make that happen. But yeah, so I do want to thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I know that Luke's been talking too much and everything, but this is his time, and I really enjoy having Luke here and whatnot on this Sunday. And yeah, guys, I wasn't probably gonna do this stream tonight because I'm angry at somebody, but I'm not gonna mention it on the stream. But yeah, so thank you very much for your questions, and and I do thank you. And yeah, so all right. So while Luke stepped away, and I'm by myself. Oh, all right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got someone joining in the chat room. Oh, in the video right now. I keep screwing up everybody. I'm so sorry. Anyway, let's welcome Chris Kennedy to the stream.
Hi, how are you? Don't be sorry, it all happens.
Yeah, that's all right. Excuse me. Yeah, Luke had to step away
Gotcha.
momentarily. So he has to find the toilet somewhere.
I understand it happens.
But anyway,
But
yeah, yeah, we just got done with the Q&A kind of stuff,
gotcha.
and I'll be doing a live Q&A for the people who want to send in questions live on the chat room. They
That's
can do so. So that's
that's
something I might consider doing.
uh-huh. Gotcha. Yes.
And I got one in the private chat. Okay.
Yeah.
So whenever Luke comes back, yeah. So and like I said, I'm gonna be ending the stream soon because just tired and everything. But I'm enjoying the stream. So, but yeah. So I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just losing it.
Yes, indeed. Me too. I've lost my mind.
Yeah. Apparently, yeah. So.
Man, I'm not having anything anymore. I'm pretty much done with a lot of things. If it's one thing, I'm actually pleased about my trip to New York City because I did get some shopping done and everybody was very pleasant. So I met a lot of interesting people. They're so wonderful.
Yeah, and I've been answering a lot of video game questions, and I do
Awesome.
appreciate for everybody who tuned in tonight. Thank you so much for the video game questions. I don't mind answering them. Just Luke, on the other hand, he's not really a gamer like I am, so
Yeah,
uh, it'd be like needle in a haystack for him.
I can understand. I understand it. I'm happy to find you on the chat now. So,
But yeah, I'll definitely be doing a live Q&A, and that way, if you guys want to send in your questions and everything live on the stream, you can do so.
yes.
And I'll make a video announcement, and you guys can actually send in your, or I'll just post it on the YouTube thing, and that way you guys know about the live Q&A.
Yeah.
But yeah, so again, thank you for these amazing questions. I really enjoy it, and because gaming is part of everything. For me, because like I said, Luke is a filmmaker, and I find the time, to find the time to watch cartoon and to play a game because I don't play games all day. Um, but um,
Neither do
but
I.
but I do play games, especially retro gaming, and I enjoy talking about that and and everything
Yeah.
yeah, so I do appreciate it, and that's what makes this YouTube channel special, is having polite chat
Yeah.
room and not have a bunch of people who want to random say nasty things and whatnot.
Idiots, stupid people, we'll call them.
Because keep it PG weighted in the chat
Exactly.
room. But
And we don't want any stupid people messing the chat up.
yeah, I know.
Exactly.
That's why I put for subscribers because, like I
That's the way to
said,
do it.
because nobody's gonna get in and try to sabotage the channel because
That's correct.
the stream. Well, not really the stream, but for the chat room.
Got it. Gotcha. Yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah.
It's been a long day, and I'm feeling knocked
Mhm.
out. I've been out of the house for like how long? I've been out of the house? Too long. Yeah, I've been out for 7 hours.
Wow.
Well, 7 is it? No, 7.5. Make it. There was a problem with the bus, so that's
Oh, that's
why
not good.
the bus took too long. Was too long. Otherwise, it should have been like 75 minutes into Tom's River, from Tom's into New York City at a maximum. But no, it took like 2 hours, 2.5 hours to get there. But I did get to shoot. I did get to crack like 5 thrift stores and like make it 4.5. And I'll have to check the remainder of that next week and the week after. But yeah. But yeah, I'm very excited about going to the thrift store again.
Yeah.
I have to say. And it's called Cure Thrift. They have a lot of 80s aerobic clothing. They have a lot of what else? For men too could get use out of it for like a drag party. And what else? They have disco clothing. They have game show hosts clothing from back in the day. They might be getting some Atari stuff or some Nintendo stuff. So it's very
Excuse me.
interesting. One of the best thrift shops ever. No problem. I'm also going to tell you another one called ENZS, and along with there's another one called I'm trying to find. Oh yeah, RH2O. That's AUH2O. So those are 3 of my favorite thrift stores. And of course, there's Revamped, Buffalo Exchange, and I believe it's called New and Improved Vintage or something like that. International Vintage. So this is why I love shopping at 11th Avenue personally. East 11th Street and First Avenue. Like in the right next to Union Square. I love shopping in Union Square at the thrift stores. Right across from the village. As next to the Bowery as well. So in New York City. So yeah, it's a good place. And I'm headed on another vacation tomorrow. I might be getting another job, so send me your prayers, folks, friends. There's, I don't like this neighborhood. Yeah, I'm riding toward the neighborhood that I've been to a few times. I don't like. I used to work here, so that's why Remix. You know what I mean, Brandon? I'm sorry, Remix.
Yeah.
I meant to call you. I'm sorry, but yeah. See, I'm in Lakewood, traveling in Lakewood, New Jersey, on my way back to where I currently am, and so I live near Forked River, so got a little bit of ways to go.
Hey guys, I'm only here before
Hi, Luke.
10
Welcome back.
because hey Chris, yeah, I'm only here before 10 and
No problem.
yeah, that'll be it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be wrapping up the stream because it's been a really exhausting stream.
Yeah, exhausting
You know,
stream. Yeah,
from all the fault jokes to the Q&A, and that might be a highlight of the stream.
it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So yeah, it was exciting stuff. So after this
Yeah,
stream, I'll be signing off for the night. So yeah.
yeah,
Got
I understand. Because
Yeah.
I'm gonna relax too, and I don't know, play a game while
Cool.
talking to Chris and everything,
Yeah. Yeah.
and all that happy stuff, and
Yeah.
go ape, and stealing my bananas too.
That's good.
Yeah,
For lumber.
and before I lose my marbles, that's not a good thing.
I've already lost my marbles, so I'm there.
I was
Yeah.
with my barbers because I was getting ready to spend time with family because I couldn't, and that's why I wanted to do this stream.
Yeah.
It's Father's
Well, I
Day
mean,
on that.
at least you took the time to be on the stream.
That was great.
Having this Q&A thing, because I sat on the chat room
$2
and whatnot.
Which was fantastic.
Oh yeah, okay. I screwed up the typing, but anyway.
Yeah, this was then. Wow.
Yeah. Well, it should have. Well, I should have said fun, but it's dark in here, and I should have put the U instead of the I. So I did screw up. But it was fun, and a live Q&A stream is coming very soon, and all that stuff. So that's what I said in the chat room.
Yeah, especially if I was a filmmaker and technician. Yeah, I agree with that. But death, yeah, I agree with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But thank you for your questions, Jose. Production free Aspie's watching this. But anyway.
Yeah, and like I said, again, there'll be a live Q&A stream coming very soon to this YouTube channel, and I'll make an announcement video of it, and how you can send in your questions. So it should be as simple as eating pizza, and if you don't know how to eat pizza, then you're not human.
Wow.
I just have to make a reference to that. I mean, because if everybody thinks putting pineapple on the pizza is delicious, well, you don't put a freaking pineapple on the freaking pizza.
It's like
for freak's sake.
pineapple to see SpongeBob SquarePants,
Yeah. If you want a pineapple pizza, just go to Hawaii.
I love
Yeah, and while you're at it, do the hula hoop.
Wow. I must tell you, I love pineapple pizza sometimes, and whenever I do, usually I almost always get beef or bacon or ham on with it.
Wow.
But I must be one of those people. And you know what else I eat too? Anchovies on my pepperoni and anchovies.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm more of a cheese and pepperoni person, to be honest with you, Chris, but that's just me.
Gotcha.
Well, don't forget, sausage is awesome too.
Sausage, especially mushrooms.
Italian sausage, yeah.
Because you gotta have 3 meats.
You gotta have 3 meats, especially mushrooms. I'm a 4-meat person, to be honest.
Especially when the crust is stuffed crust with the cheese. That takes it up to a whole new level.
Oh, yes.
Because you got to thank Pizza Hut for that invention back in March of '95. You got to thank Pizza Hut for that.
You got to thank Pizza Hut, especially Domino's, Papa John's.
Domino's is the only pizza company that don't do stuffed crust, but the other ones do.
Other ones
Gotcha.
pizza restaurants don't do. I love their pizzas, especially Domino's.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
But the other
You better
pizzas,
And
believe
and, and
it.
the
they're
Yeah.
great.
and the pastas are great too, especially the bread bowls.
I love the
Yeah,
bread bowls pasta. Oh
Because
my,
the
that's
chicken
my favorite.
Alfredo is a 5 out
That's
of 5.
that's
It's
number
yeah,
one.
amazing.
You know what
yeah.
else I love? Other than also along with the chicken Alfredo bread bowl remix, I also
Yeah.
love the Domino's Italian sandwiches.
Wow.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
Yeah, because like I said, Domino's does more than just pizza.
The
They
stuffed
serve other
bread,
things,
cheesy
Yeah.
especially
bread.
loaded tater tots.
Well,
Yeah,
wow.
I'm not into those
I love
personally.
tater tots of mine. Yeah, I love tater tots
As
on
long as they're crispy and they're not mushy like
food,
eating wet sand. Ugh.
things like that. I love
Gotcha.
tater tots.
I
They're
love them
tasty.
crispy. If they're not crispy, no, I'm for that sucker right in the trash.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
indeed. That's
They're
what you do.
crispy,
Yeah.
but they taste very good stuff. Because
Yeah, because yeah, I mean, because I don't like it all.
I
Because I like the crispy texture. I don't like it soft and you don't taste the crunch. And you end up eating a soggy hash brown tater tot,
Yeah.
and that kind of ruins your dinner
it ruins your
and ruin your
dinner.
appetite.
It ruins your appetite because at the time, yes, it's too much.
It's like putting your fist down on the table. Like, I want this crispy. I don't want it soggy.
Yes. Indeed.
But
Sorry about that.
yeah,
I was getting mom's thing for my dessert. But go ahead. Yeah, it's just
and
whole thing.
yeah. Then you go to Hawaii. Then you do the hula hoop.
And the hula dance.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, there you go, Kane. I said
ice
it.
cream.
Oh, I got volcano sneaking up behind me in my flow. I got volcano coming. Oh God. But apart from that red pepper flake that I had, yeah, it's burning it's giving me a nasty heartburn. It's because of the wet pepper flakes.
Wow.
Yeah, so what can I do about it? Absolutely nothing.
I'm doing nothing. Nope.
But
It's a good pound cake and ice cream.
yeah, eat your cake and ice cream too.
Wow.
A message by Lucheffers.
Well, actually, it's called pound cake. And back when I was in Papa's house in the late '90s, early 2000s, I love pound cake.
Yeah, I do too.
And his pound cake was absolutely delicious. And when Papa passed away in 2006, I never had pound cake until years later. And they taste very good stuff.
Yes.
And Domino's does have desserts too. Yeah, but like I said, the pasta bread bowl, amazing, and just a lot of stuff you can get and whatnot, and that's what makes a difference, I guess.
Makes a difference.
Yeah.
But yeah, so again, a live Q&A. Is going to be happening,
Yeah.
so
And
and that's probably going to be the highlight of the stream tonight, and that's the Q&A thing, and I really enjoyed answering the questions.
Yes.
Because like I said, it's been decades since I've done a Q&A on the channel. Because I was just a guy with a digital camera. I think it was a Kodak camera, or whatever.
Yeah.
Doing all those videos on a Kodak video camera that used a memory card and all standard definition, not high definition. I did have a nice camera from Sony that I bought. I think it was for my birthday and whatnot, but it was a really nice camera. The screen was touch screen, I believe. It had a nice screen
Yes.
on it, and I was using that to record videos too.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those CyberShot cameras from Sony.
I have in the early days of LJP CBM, there was a VHS camcorder called Panasonic Army Movie VHS camcorder from the 80s at the time.
Yeah, Panasonic's good.
Then there was a Tiger Electronics Video Now digital camera at the time.
Yeah, Tiger.
I love that camera.
Yeah, who can't forget about Tiger? Yeah, especially they made all those games and whatnot from the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
When your parent couldn't afford a Game Boy, you had to settle for a crappy Tiger Electronic video game toys.
Exactly.
But but like I said, like me growing up, I had quite a few of the Tiger Electronic toy games.
Yeah. And we lost Chris for some reason.
Especially the one from I want to say 88 or 89. It was a very popular game by Tecmo, and it's on the NES. It's called Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden, yeah.
Yeah, that game is brutal. It's brutal on Tiger Electronics, and it's gonna be brutal on the NES. And I had that game on Tiger. It's for some reason in my mind, I got past the first level, and then the second level, I just get my butt kicked by enemies who want to take me out. And like I said, these Tiger games were not great to begin with. It was just $20, and okay, well, instead of buying you this Game Boy, have the Tiger Electronic toy.
Oh wow!
That is until there was one out of all of the Tiger games and whatnot, out of all of them that are completely bad, there was one Tiger game that I absolutely loved out of all of them. And Chris is gone.
Who's coming back?
Come back, Chris! Come back! Now we're gonna play a game of hide and seek. Where's Chris Kennedy? Let's play hide and seek, the brand new game from Tiger Electronics. Oh my God, batteries are not included.
Barbie,
go buy some. I need to get a kick out of that.
I did. Anyway,
it's like come back.
9:30, so I gotta go. It just takes me a short amount of time to do streams. I know it's almost time to wrap up, and I couldn't take any more with this stream. But if I have to spend and say I'm gonna go buy anything for much longer, I'm not gonna do it.
No, it's up to you, Luke.
You have fun with the rest of the stream, and I'll see you later, okay?
All right. Well, thank you, Luke, for stopping by, and I think I'm going to end the stream here too, because I'm having lots of fun and everything. So I know this is not how I wanted to end the stream, but I do want to thank all of you for tuning in tonight. This has been a lot of fun. I enjoy doing this for you guys, and I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for checking out my YouTube channel. It's awesome. I would never imagine doing this in nearly a decade. Having the content and whatnot, and having the game show, like Take Pit Live. So I just want to say thank you, everybody, for it. I know we didn't get time to discuss technology on this episode, on this stream for today. But hopefully next week, when I do another podcast stream for I believe June 25th, I will be doing another stream next Sunday, and hopefully we will get down to the whole thing. With Elemental, talk about that, and then talk about the Apple stuff with Luke Jeffers and everything. But I will say, Luke, how I'm just gonna say this, Luke, that I mean I can't be a Mac buddy and everything, but I really do, use Windows, in Windows 11. So I know you're gonna hate me for saying that, Luke, but it's just what it is, because I am very successful for what I do, and I'm not ashamed of saying that. But I'm just gonna say that I like to create things, and I like to do a lot, and I know that and I'm glad that you like Macs. I'm really happy that you do. It's just I just can't afford getting another Mac Mini, and that's a problem. So, and I understand you don't like Windows, and I can understand that too. It's just personal preference. Of the whole thing, and and you're pretty much entitled to it. And that's everything right there. All right, welcome back.
Yes, hi. How are you?
Doing all right, and Luke had to leave the stream.
Gotcha. For the time being. Gotcha. Well, I'm back finally. So finally,
Yeah.
Mm,
But I mean, it was nice having Luke on, even though he
yeah.
kind of interrupted me in some spots, and
Yeah.
But other than that, it was a great stream, and next Sunday I'm gonna try to focus on the tech stuff that I wanted to do originally tonight, but just a lot of things I wanted to do to make the show fun.
Yes.
And
Mm-hmm.
discussing about Wimbledon '96. Um,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I know that people don't like the longer streams of Wimbledon '96, so I might consider just doing a 2-hour stream and not even do a 3-hour stream, and just and I mean I can understand, because Wimbledon '96 is supposed to be an awesome game where the viewers can enjoy the intense action, even if some parts can get kind of tiresome and make you want to fall asleep. I mean, it's just the true nature of these games, where you have a paddle, a ball, and bricks.
Yeah.
It's part of the nature of that. If you haven't played like Breakout, then, that's an example. Or Arkanoid, by Tato, then you really know about these Breakout games.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, but yeah, it was fun having Luke on the stream tonight, and hope he had a great Father's Day, and to his dad and whatnot, and two of them. Well, I'm just sitting here, like a donkey, and just
Yeah.
not thinking about my dad, because I don't even have a dad to begin with. So,
Tony.
so I'm out of luck, but that's okay. Excuse me. But that's just that.
Yeah. Gotcha.
But anyway, I think we are gonna conclude the stream tonight for the mini podcast extravaganza for June 18th.
Okay.
And we will do it again next Sunday. The last one for the month of June. And go over some tech stuff because I know Luke wants to go over the Apple stuff because he's an Apple fanboy. And again, I'm sorry to say, but I'm gonna get Windows 11. It's not because of the preference. It's just of what I do in terms of creating things and and having full creativity at your fingertips. Versus going out and spending lots of money on a Mac, and then you got to buy whole extra just to get Windows 11, and whatnot on the Mac. But I understand that Luke is a anti-Windows, and I can understand that. I mean, it doesn't really hurt me, and as long as it don't hurt anybody's feelings or hurt anybody's opinions, then and I want to keep it that way.
Yes. Of course.
Because I'm successful for what I do. Luke is successful for what he does. That's why I use PowerPoint, because I like to create things. And I know that Luke ain't going to show me Keynote on the iPad. And that's probably why we got into this ruckus. And to the point that, well, if you're not going to show me Keynote on the iPad, then I'll just do it myself and get me an iPad. And I'll see what Keynote has to offer when I can't use a Mac and I can't use the Mac version of Keynote. Just like I said, Keynote is going to be really cool. Especially when I want to add, photos and whatnot, especially from GIMP and, for logos, and save it as a PNG and then see how it looks like on the iPad side of things with, the video, because like I said, my Mac's super old, and it's not like I can just go out and, spend money on a new Mac Mini. I mean, I would like to do that. I mean, but like I said, me having Windows 11, I can get stuff done. I can do my productivity, move on to the next, and be able to use the apps that I like to use. Because I'm going to say this, to be honest, I think media players are awesome on Windows, because they're nice, they look nice and everything, highly customizable. You can make the videos borderless and focus on the video, converting the media player into a flameless video playback. That's something that you can do on the Mac, but it's not as pretty, and you don't have that flexibility that you get on the PC side, like Media Player Classic, Cam Player, Pop Player, GOM Player, GOM Player. So, and like I said, it's just creativity. I'm a presentation guy because I know it was painful for me to switch from movie making, video editing to presentations. But, the whole video editing thing is just not my cup of tea as it was back then. And we've been doing it for so long on Windows Movie Maker, and we really had to make that switch. Because had we not made that switch, I wouldn't be here telling everybody about it tonight. Had it not been for switching, to PowerPoint 2010, because that's where the whole creativity really took off. And I know that it bothers Luke in a way, that he's, not, don't like presentations because they're a pain to use. He just don't understand everything, the ins and outs of making a beautiful presentation. Because I've been doing this a lot, and that, PowerPoint 2000 is what got me into PowerPoint.
Right on, yeah.
And now you have all the tools you need. You can be creative. You can make, convert text into beautiful logos. That's where GIMP comes in. And and I understand that Luke's not a Windows guy because he used to, and then he's going to be a Mac fan all his life from now on, and I'm happy for him. If it works out for him very well with Mac OS, then more power to him. But for me, I'm gonna get Windows 11 Pro, and I can't be his Mac buddy. And I'm sorry, Luke, but that's just not how it goes. But Windows 11 Pro, and
Yeah.
being able to create things. That's what I like to do. And we don't see each other eye to eye, but that's just how it is. Just really depends
Yeah.
what operating system you like the best, and whether or not it's the one on the hardware that you want.
Absolutely.
Because for me, I have AMD Ryzen, which is great for PowerPoint and everything, and all the stuff that I'm going to do with this new PC with Windows 11. So it just all comes down to preferences and whether or not that if it has the features you want and all that stuff. So again, Luke, I'm glad you like the Mac, and I'm happy for you. But it's like I said,
Yes.
I've been a Windows fan since 3.1 days because I had Windows 3.1, and that really changed the game in the 90s, and then in the 95 kind of did the same in August of 95, and then Windows 98. And we don't talk about Windows ME because that version sucks, and then XP. So I've been using Windows all my life. So
Of course. Windows.
and as much as I want to get another Mac
Oh.
and have Mac OS Sonoma, well, like I said, we at We're One rely on PowerPoint because it's been that way ever since we transitioned from Windows Movie Maker XP to what we do today, and that's using PowerPoint software, to make it happen and to stay afloat. Because without PowerPoint, we cannot exist, and we can't continue, and we can't be innovative and be creative all at the same time. Because this is our 20th year, so that's pretty much that. But yeah, so as I was gonna say too, before we wrap up, the one title game out of all of them that I really enjoyed is a game called The Lion King. That's based on the movie from '94, and that game is really really cool. And that's out of all the title games I've had, this one is probably my favorite because number one, it's easy to play. And number two, this is the game that I've actually beaten in my childhood. I've actually beaten this game when I was little, and yeah, I missed the game, and I wanted to get the game. That's the only Tiger game that I want. I don't want any other Tiger games. Sonic Spinball might be cool too, but I really want the Lion King, the Tiger game.
Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely.
But yeah, that's a really cool game. And the last one I had, I believe, from Tiger Electronics is Sonic 3D Blast from like 96 or 97. Even though the game's from 96, but it's a Tiger Electronic game, so probably 97. I have no idea. And of course the Gamecom, yeah, don't get me started on a Gamecom. Even though I wanted a Gamecom, and it was at the Finger Hut magazine catalog, and I saw the Gamecom, like, oh, I really want this, and then all of a sudden, nah, I don't think so, because it's not that great of a system to begin with, because the screen wasn't all that great. The D-pad's not that great. The buttons are probably good, but that's about it. And the games are kind of crap too. Now I'm sure Wheel of Fortune is awesome on the Gamecom, but that's about it. The other games suck.
Gotcha.
So So there's that in the nutshell. But yeah, so that's the Tiger stuff, and I think that's gonna be the end of BPT's mini podcast extravaganza for tonight. And thank you all for tuning in tonight. I'll probably give my voice a rest because I feel like that I have a horse in my voice and whatnot. That's yeah, even though I'm drinking, that peach flavored water, it's still not helping much. But raspy voice and everything. I mean, but that's how it is, I guess.
I feel the same way. I agree with you.
But yeah. So again, thanks to everyone in the chat for being such a great sport, especially with the Q&A of the video games and everything that Jose Production reacts. I hope I pronounced his name right. So thank you very much for that. And yeah, so it's been a lot of fun, and of course, the highlight of this is it's over 9,000, and that's exactly it. So, no, Luke, it's not 9,000 million. All right, it's over 9,000.
Yeah, you said that. You could say that. You said it. Yep.
So there you go.
There he is. Yeah.
But anyway.
And that's the final say, pretty much.
So I do want to thank Lou Jeffers for being on the stream, and also Chris Kennedy. Thank you for being on the stream tonight.
My pleasure.
And excuse me. And again, I want to thank everybody in the chat room. This has been a lot of fun.
Yes.
And like I said, we'll do it again next Sunday. And hopefully things will go right, and everything in between. So, and by the way, guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you like what you see on my YouTube channel. Please hit the subscribe button. That way you don't miss anything. And by the way, hit that notification bell so whenever I go live or I upload a new video, you can check out the latest and greatest from yours truly, and check out other streams and whatnot. Especially the game shows and stuff like Take Your Pit Live, the #1 game show. Check out Word Bank if you want to watch 26 episodes of Word Bank. And I do have some new game shows down the line, and so stay tuned for that. So again, hit that notification bell, hit the subscribe button and all that jazz and all that great stuff. So for Chris Kennedy, Luke Jeffers, and everybody here tonight, this has been a blast, and this has been fun, and this will conclude tonight's stream here on Van Palmer Television. So thank you all. And so for Chris Kennedy and Luke Jeffers, We Met Plum, saying to you all, have a great night. And of course, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. And hopefully your day has gone great and not crap like mine. But I digress. But anyway, thank you everyone for tuning in. This will conclude the stream. And yeah, so I'll see you guys for another video coming your way. And I'll see you guys for the next stream of BPT's mini podcast extravaganza for June 25th, 2023. Have a good night, and thank you all for watching this awesome stream here on Brandon Palmer Television. Have a good night.
Take care, everybody.